Hello guys. This is Rod, Live Within Your Means. Just wanted to remind you, here in October, here in Utah, it is October the 12th today, and it may freeze tonight or tomorrow night. And that means if you haven't blocked off your vent to your cooler, if you've got an evaporative cooler, you might want to do it really quick, and it doesn't take much. This is something that you can do in just a few minutes, and it can save you up to a few dollars a day, because the heat that can go right out that vent can just, heat rises, hot air rises, right? And these are just shopping bags. All I'm doing is stuffing these in here because that's something that you all can do depending upon the type of vent cover that you have, but it's something you can do very quickly. It doesn't take very much time to do. And if you'll shove some grocery bags, hopefully you save those and you use them for different things that you might need them for. And if nothing else, keep them just to put in your little trash bins that you've got in different rooms of the house. They're a little small for a kitchen waste basket, but they work great for bedrooms and the bathroom, and they're worth having. They're worth saving. And if you're not too worried about what something looks like, and hopefully you're not, this is the Live Within Your Means channel. We're trying to help people know how to live within their means. And if you're worried about what other people think, you've probably got an inordinate amount of debt too. And but if you don't have a great, a large income, and you want to make sure that you don't give too much money to the electricity and the gas companies, and you've got a vent that cold air comes in during the cold months of the year, and by golly, just grab some shopping bags and shove those up in there to stop the air from just going right out, because that heat rises and it goes out, and we're not going to have any other days, at least I don't anticipate any other days that are going to be in the high 80s. We'll get some other days that'll warm up and get up into the high 70s most likely, but probably not a lot of days that get up into the 80s. And when today's in the 40s during the day, and it's very likely that it's going to get down into the low 30s tonight, possibly into the 20s according to weather.com tomorrow night, and then it's worth doing this. Now, this is something, like I said, doesn't really cost you much. You save these bags from getting your groceries, and it's basically free to do this. Now, there's something that you can do to make this even better besides just shoving a bunch of plastic bags in the holes. So that right there, we've stopped most of that up. And let me shove one more right here. Everything's pretty much blocked, and there might be a few places where a little bit of air can get through, but the truth is we've stopped most of that air. And that only took a few minutes, and hey, when your heating bills can start going up quite dramatically very quickly, that's worth doing. And you may recall that I made a cover with just magnetic strips and bubble wrap to cover this, and that does a pretty good job. But we may as well have a little bit of extra and put this up too. And by doing that, let's see, I've got this bag in the way. There we go. Now, this is just an idea that I had, and you can go back to a video that I did a couple of years ago. I don't remember exactly what it was, on how to make a quick cover for your evaporative cooler. And I made this just out of bubble wrap with some magnetic strips. And it actually, once I get it up there, it's falling down. once I get it up there, it works pretty good. And let's see, get that most of the way up so that the weight's not going to be pulling it off. And it does stay once I get it up. So let's see if I can't do that and get that up. There we go. And that'll really seal that extra good. So there might be a teeny bit of air that can still go through there. I'm not worried about that. I just want to be able to, you know, keep that money to do the things that that we need that money for, instead of giving that money to the gas company and the provider of electricity here. There we go. Look at that. Doesn't look that bad, and there's not going to be hardly any leakage at all going through there. So, and if you forget to do that, you'll have that cold air coming through, down through, and you'll have your hot air going up and out, warming up Mother Nature, which isn't something that most of us want to pay to have done. So, when people wait too long, just remember you could be losing a few dollars every day, depending upon how cold it is. And we're not going to lose anything now. Not out of there. So this is Rod. Live within your means. Have a wonderful day.